So there, and then we need the train stop as well. What can we do for that? Trains for cargo. The freight station is the end of the line, so this will be fine-ish. Just sort of shoot off in that direction, I guess, right? Really that direction. If we... yeah, something like that. And that was highlighted, right? Yeah, okay. So there. Let's look at all these vehicles. Making a lot of money with those. I don't know. New line. We are delivering. Right, oil to that. Oil to live. And then that is just there, all the way down to there. Oh wow, look at that route. You get a shitload of money for that long ass route. Congratulations. Thanks, game. Lexington South. Just load if available, because otherwise you're just gonna clog up traffic. And then that makes the plastic, because we don't need anything else, just oil, or alternatively we could do a lot of wheat. And that makes plastic, and then we deliver the plastic down to here. Plastic deliv. Here to there. Another really long, great, fantastic, profitable route. What are you even... what route are you doing? You're not, apparently. It's not showing me what this route actually is. Okay, but it's from here across the bridge and down here. That's the actual route, though it's not displaying it, so I don't know if that actually worked or not, but whatever. That's plastic delivery. The train route. This road will have to extend a bit. It's whatever's cheapest there. And the train terminal will be this guy because it's a nice pass through. No, not B. Ugh. Oh, I guess that. There's only so much I can do. And that's pretty straightforward, I suppose. I might have to modify the road system a bit to make that work. But there's your wood processing, and then we just need to pick up the wood, so it'll probably come across. Extend the small country road over like that. Although there's that big nasty hill in the way. Oh well, let's just bite the bullet and spend the money. We're making millions transporting people in a really very inefficient way. Here's that. And then the other wood down here. This is going to be the end of the line here. So you can be this guy. Okay. And then just connect it up. But the best way to connect it up is in small segments. So you can follow the ground a lot better. It saves you thousands. I notice sometimes though you can't adjust it at all, like it just flat out refuses. Like this is the only way this will work. You can't raise it or lower it. And I don't know why it does that. It doesn't tell you why. And the tutorial never really went over the contour lines. I think I can figure out what those are all about. But it's basically just if you're on a mountain, try to stay at the same height, you know, so you follow the contour line. So like here, you just be going along this roughly. There's still little hills here and there, but you can handle it. It's a lot better than trying to go up the mountain because obviously a train can't do that. There's you know, friction and weight and momentum and all that stuff to keep in mind, so you won't be able to do that. But yeah. Stuff like this, though, pretty easy. And like I said, sometimes it just doesn't let you do it. And I'm not really sure why. I think it's just the hills are in such a way that you can't modify the terrain at all. Like there was an example just then, like back here, can't do it at all. Move up a bit, I can do it a lot. Why? And can we make this? We need to curve out a bit. And shit's gonna get expensive here because... Thanks, autosave. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Good God. This is gonna get expensive because we're sort of limited to a specific elevation here, so whatever. The train won't be able to make it up otherwise, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. And just way out here. No, not bulldoze. Way out here, and we'll see if we can elevate much here. No, not really. It is what it is. We're probably gonna have to just carve through this hill. So fine, do it. And okay, so that's that, and then we just have to head on over to there, which is, it's a little hilly, but we'll find a way. Be a little lazier about this. Wow. Okay, maybe we won't be that lazy. What the fuck? It really doesn't seem like it's that bad. But the game's like, no, you're gonna have to... Jesus Christ. What a horrible thing. Alright, whatever. Just for funsies, what does the game think the best way to do this is? Of course, the world's largest bend, right? No, not bulldoze. Yeah, because I'm not following contours at all. I'm being a rebel and just going through. So fine, just spend shitloads and let's just make this happen. Construction not possible. Too much slope. Just get it sorted. I don't care anymore. And can we even connect? We can! We could. For a moment we were able to, but now it's saying we can't at all because there's too much slope. Are you sure? Can we please? Like, if we... We'll put some a filler bend in here, so we can do a little better elevation matching. Does that help you at all? Yeah. Okay. So we'll just keep doing that. Just keep winding our way down. Good enough. Okay, connected. And we're still at $5 million, so that's nice. We're making just disgusting amounts with our ridiculous bus route of shitloads of buses. And in fact, we can even use more. Because look at how many people are still waiting at bus stops. This is really disgusting that this is the best way to do it. How many are we buying? That many. Okay, excellent. Where are we at? Yeti, that's a lot. This is exactly what I did last time. There. There we go, bus route, and then just spam escape. Oh my god, frame rate. When escape doesn't even work. Oh, no, I just bought that many that it layered them all. There we go. Buses. Profit. And that is it, right? That's everything? I think that's everything that I wanted to do here. So, new line. From here to there. To process it. To there. And then reverse. Load if available should be fine. Okay. And then to actually get the bus to be made here, we need to do one of those fancy little annoying because there's no feedback garage things, and you put them at a very odd angle so that you can easily merge. Actually, if we're starting down here, like that might be okay, and then do a little row, little section like that, and then connect it up. Looks like it got it. Yeah, that looks right. Sometimes it doesn't work because the angle's not quite right, because it's like too tight of an angle or too shallow of an angle. Well, too tight of an angle, too shallow doesn't exist, I suppose. But sometimes it'll be too tight of an angle and it won't tell you, and it'll just like, because you can still, I can do that, and it's perfectly okay with that. How the fuck would that work? It doesn't. It doesn't work at all, but the game will let you do it. Of all the strange things this game doesn't allow you to do, that's one of the things it'll let you do. Odd to me. So, we're still making a lot of money, I imagine, with our bus route. The cargo should be getting pretty high up there. 47 vehicles on this bus route, like, really? How is that the answer? By trains, though, we need a engine and then a lot of wagons, so... Spend $1 million for that guy. Ugh. You can spend disgusting amounts of money on this stuff. $90 kilometers an hour, 2 million, 2 million, 2 million, 2 million, 2 million. These are like all 2 million. 1 million for this little guy goes 80. I think I'll go for this guy. It's a diesel electric. Maybe I'll just go for this guy. We'll go for that. And then wagons, we're delivering wood, so... boxcar does livestock, plastics, machines, tools, food, goods. So we'll need some of that probably. So we'll need state cars for logs and planks, and then we'll need box cars probably for the rest of it. And that's all passenger transport. That's all passenger. That's for the ores. That's for the liquids. This is for made things. This is for some raw materials. So we'd be going capacity 12, capacity 13, 18. Probably. This loading speed's a bit faster. Just for now, we'll be spending millions. We'll hold off on that. That's just gonna have to wait for a bit. We need to make more money first. We need buses for these routes. So I'm going to make another bus road depot, whatever. Put one. Well, actually, I guess by the time they get down here, because we need to deliver this stuff first. So really, I think this will be fine. So we'll buy more vehicles for freight. Looks like it is still the... You do... You don't do oil, so I think it has to be the Opel Blitz here. We recently got these. Crude oil, fuel. We're transporting oil. Oil down to here. So... probably that guy. Crude oil, fuel. 60 kilometers an hour, carries 13. We'll go for that, and we'll configure you for specifically oil. Four of them. We'll probably need a lot more than that. And you are oil delivery. And then we'll need road vehicles for the plastic delivery, which didn't seem like the route worked. You guys carry plastic, you guys carry plastic, you carry a good amount of plastic. This is the Studebaker that does plastic, so we'll go with you. By 4 of you, I guess, that line. The plastic delivery line that doesn't display, but I think still exists. And then we'll just save up a bit of money and get this guy going when we can. I mean, I guess for the time being, we could buy trains and just go for this small little guy just so we have something. And then this little guy just so we have something, just for like a proof of concept sort of thing. It will in no way be enough for all of this, but we got this guy for the wood. And then the processed wood as well, so that drops it off and picks up if there is any, and then you do that. So I think that's all we need. And that's line 1. So go! Look at how small and cute it is, so cute. I don't think there'll be anything there. They've only just recently gotten the ability to export stuff. Otherwise they had no need. There might be a little bit here for you. Maybe. No, nothing waiting. Not yet. Mercedes-Benz 6600. That looks like a passenger transport. We got a log. Yes! Process that log. Just saying if there's any like massive trouble areas speed-wise, but it looks like we're okay. Drop off the log. Yes, 8,000 per log. Excellent. I think overall we're going to be losing money for a little while here until this really starts getting going. This is the slowest bit here. Came to basically a dead fucking stop there. Ugh. Yeah, part's troublesome, and this will be a bit troublesome too here. No, I thought there was a massive hill here. I guess not. I'll believe you. And then, yay, nothing there. Ugh. And then back down here, you've got some planks waiting. You guys have logs waiting now. How many logs? 8? 8 and 9, yeah. Ideally, we get more wood cars on this thing, but yeah, can't afford that yet. Well, now we kind of can. I mean, we're making over $1 million transporting ass tons of people. It's crazy how profitable that is, like, and it's really upsetting to me because there's no creativity in that. That's just put bus stops down, build a fuckload of trains or buses or transit probably work too. But trains are, that's end game passenger transport. And there you go, you picked up the wood. Or not. You didn't grab any of it. Okay. You're gonna pick up this wood, right? Just watching just to see how much money I make, to see if this is at all worth it or not. Because the nice thing about trains, I don't know if I mentioned, is they can carry a lot because you can have a lot of cars, but the biggest thing about them is the amount of variety that you can get, because you can have sections for oil, sections for processed goods, sections for logs. So the best way to do it is to have this really long train route that goes across multiple things, and that's like I think I said, that's about as strategic as you can get with this game. If there were other people playing, or at least an AI for competition, there you go, 155,000. That ain't bad. Not many planks yet because we only just delivered some wood, but you know, if there were other, like, if there was competition at all, it'd be so much more interesting, because then it's like, yeah, you know, while it is the most profitable to have the really roundabout routes, if somebody were to come along here and just say, oh yeah, you know, we're picking up this plastic heel and dropping it off this really quick route, it's like, well, you're sort of boned because you're taking this really long route, so you know, you're not going to be doing so hot. Getting some plank storage. You guys doing your route so far? I don't think anything really happening there because you would have just gotten there. This guy, are we doing anything here? No. That might be. God, all these are buses. What line is this? Line usage? No. You say there is no line usage. Really? Are you sure? It's saying, yeah, oil delivery. That's the oil delivery route. And you take the oil that's still up here waiting. $17 of it. Who are you? What do you do? Crude oil 8 of 8. Okay. So you're just dropping off crude oil, and these people will be making more oil. Because I haven't had a reason to do anything with the oil yet. Now you've got fuel. Where are you bringing the fuel? Oh, right, yeah, you bring that just right back here. But the oil here, somebody should be picking up the oil. You've got a bunch. Okay, you all have the oil. Okay, you haven't made it yet. They're working on it. Okay, so that's what I'm waiting for, is for these guys. They've yet to complete this route. You're almost there. So we will watch you and see how much money we make. Because the people here doing the plastic delivery, they've already made their round because of just how the timing has been. And they obviously had nothing to carry because these guys hadn't made it here yet. But it'll eventually sort out. $57,000. And they should be making, yep, there they go. Turning their oil into plastic now. And then when the plastic guys come around again, whenever that is, they've got quite the journey. I think you're more oil. You're more oil. I don't know. They're somewhere. More oil. Where are they? Plastic delivery, 4 vehicles. Okay, I think they're on their way back to pick it up now. It says logs, but it just hasn't updated. I didn't outfit them to be a specific thing. Oh yeah, here's a couple of them. You might not get any because you, I think, grabbed them all. Or not. You produce plastic, right? Yeah. Yeah, you did. You haven't. You need to give me the plastic so we can deliver it to the plastic people. Line usage, no. Line usage, no. I think you're lying. I think you're wrong. We definitely have that going. There's no errors here. Like, this line 4, because when I click a line, it shows me the highlight. When I click line 4, it shows me no such highlight. As if it's not connected. But it most certainly is. I guess it's too long of a route. I didn't think that existed. But okay, fine. We'll make that a much better line then for you. By installing a curvy shitty bridge. Allow some boats to go through. Would be good. 654,000. Jesus. Roads are so much easier to do for the difficult terrain because they can go up a really steep hill, and they don't mind. They got a lot more traction than a train does. It's not the most efficient thing, but whatevs. There. Line manager. Plastic delivery. Yeah, now we got it. I guess that was just too long before. So now, line usage. Still saying no. I don't believe you. Train, we can add... Go back to your depot. Unable to find path to depot. Okay, I'll prove you wrong in a moment. It requires you to go into a station and back out, but trust me, you can make it. I could add another depot, I suppose, but... Where's the fun on that? And then... Click the depot. Buy trains. Get rid of that little one. Modern day center beam flat car for lumber. This is just much better. I mean, this carries more, but I mean, looking at the cost, this is, there you go. And then, take that off, move it into back. Buy a few of those. All right, you are good to go again. Now let's keep an eye on it. Just watching this endless thing shit out of this tiny fact. How's this work, huh? Crunch. Now it's gonna take you, I imagine, because you're heavy as hell. 875,000 a year. Fuck. Your weight is 160,000 kilograms. But man, do you load shit fast. I think. We'll see if we still profit. Minus 57,000. Oh god, it hurts. But look at how many logs we'll be able to pick up. Sweet. And there's still some waiting, and the other station's got a shitload too, but we'll see if it balances out. Only 39 logs. And how many are waiting? 61. Well, when we make more money, we'll have to add even more. There's still a lot of people waiting. Not as many. Not as many. We'll keep the camera there because I think it'll let me still see how much money I get for all that. For passenger, what do we got nowadays for passenger? There's this guy, 15 passengers. Kind of expensive, but worth it, I guess. We'll take 4. 6. Spam escape, and then re-click U, follow. Dropped off its wood, picked up some planks, not many. But now there's so much wood delivered there, they'll be able to really stock up for the planks.